got a question. I had this idea the other day. Not the idea. This thought. I was talking to a friend, and so you just meet a girl. She comes over your house first time.
Wow. All right.
You just met her that day.
No, you meet a girl. She's gonna come chill.
Okay.
What album or songs do you put on to set the mood?
Who's the girl, bro?
What's the mood I'm trying to set?
I mean, it's not like it's a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Or a girl, your potential. It's not like your current. It's not Demi.
Got it.
Are you saying album?
I can figure that out.
Album or
like what
artist,
songs? What artists?
Artists, yeah. Like, is there like a thing that you're like, oh, this I'm gonna put this shit on because
Right, so it's that kind of a
Yeah, of
like
course,
to set a sexual mood? Is that what you're saying, or what mood? Because
I got the
yes.
album. I got the album. For me, it's 8701. It's just what I go with.
I don't know what that is.
It's Usher.
Ooh,
Usher.
I do know that. I didn't know that was the name of the album, bro. I always thought that album was self-titled for some reason. It's a white cover, isn't it?
It's
8701.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
a
a fire.
It's Yaz on that one, no?
Burns on there.
You remind me of a girl.
Oh, he's going all the way back.
Yeah.
Once new, see your face whenever
I look.
That's right.
And you
wouldn't believe all of
the things
Hey.
people
Bro,
me through.
that album is sorry, and that has you got it bad.
Yeah.
When you're also hang up
and you call
Yeah.
right back.
Bro,
Yeah.
that is a fucking kill. When did that come out?
2001.
Damn.
But you know what that song itself, you remind me, is one of the saddest songs. I
Oh,
remember the
yeah,
first time
bro.
I actually sat there and listened to it, I was like, this song sucks.
It
Like-
does, bro.
Like you find a girl, it's like she's so dope, but it's like I can't because you just remind me of this
Hey,
thing.
And
Usher
maybe
had-
that's the reason why you like her, is because she reminds you of somebody.
Oh,
Yeah, but then that's
bro,
also-
Inception type.
But it
shit.
just points to the fact that you haven't healed from the last.
yeah,
The last-
so
or you
Yeah.
don't want to heal.
The
it's,
last
just, it's
relationship.
painful. Yeah, sometimes
You don't want to.
You want to dwell.
That's actually trashy
But-
two ways, bro. One, I'm not that impressive, so I remind you of that person. And two, you're over here acting like you want to be, but you're still thinking about that person. Like,
yeah.
it's a double fuckery, bro.
Yeah.
That person is highly offended right now.
Yeah.
And it's not their fault.
And it's not their fault.
And it's not their
nothing they
fault.
can do about it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Bro.
so it's just like
But it's not. But it's also not your fault either.
yeah.
It's not the guy's fault.
It's
either.
the other girl's fault.
It's the
Well,
ex's
girls
fault.
do it
It's the
too. Girls
ex's
do it too.
fault.
Girls do it too.
And yeah, the mistake is
It is the person's fault though.
Yeah, it is because the mistake is in going out like that when you have and trying to connect with somebody and then you end up with somebody who
Yes.
you can look at yourself and be like, oh, I'm fucking. She reminds me.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's-
well, why
it's
do I
on
care
you.
that she reminds me? It's like, oh shit, I'm not ready for this.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I'm not fully healed.
You're not fully healed. So that part you're fucking up, dog. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're just going out there wild. You know.
What about you? What album you get?
Okay, but let's just set it straight. The record is
Okay.
like you and the girl understand that
Thank
you guys
you.
are gonna have a sexual time.
Well, you don't know. Sometimes you got to turn it into a sexual thing. Maybe
Sexy time.
it's like when you say, remember they say, oh, just watch we'll watch Netflix and chill. It's like that, right? If something happens, but you're working on it, and
I've never.
for the
Netflix
record,
and
they
chill.
knew that they were going to have it too
You
before
could tell-
they came to the house.
You know that they want
Yeah.
sex too.
So
Okay.
what
What songs did I put on?
any
Fuck,
album?
I don't know, bro. That's a hard one. Cause I'm trying to think like, do I want to be like R&B? Like we're gonna go right to the sexy time, or I'm just trying to put you in a vibe.
I guess it's a.
You know one that I think, I forgot the name of it, but it's S.G. Lewis's last first mixtape.
Forgive us for looking down at our phones, but let me just. I gotta refresh my brain. on
Well,
some of
this
the
is
shit I like to
this
play.
is an impromptu question though, bro. I didn't know this was coming.
Good.
I'm gonna come.
I definitely would play some Miguel.
I would honestly, I would build a playlist, dog. I have a playlist for this, bro. It's a little. I have a little wave on it. If you guys want to go find it,
Tell us some songs that are on there though.
all right, bro.
Yeah, tell us some songs.
Okay, bro. Okay, but
Okay.
this is be careful. People are liable to get pregnant off this one, dog. So just be weary.
I'll
All
play
right.
some.
Bro, I got Sabrina Claudio's in there, bro.
Oh,
I
for
got a
sure.
little fucking her focus every
sure.
kind of way. Lights on. I got The Weeknd by SZA. Ooh,
For sure.
Yeah.
bro. I got a little Southside Lloyd and Ashanti on this.
Ooh, Lloyd is
Ooh,
good.
bro, I took it back to the fucking.
I would play some.
I got that Marcus Houston naked. Come on, girl, I just can't wait to get you naked. Ooh. That's it, bro. You know what? I should keep that playlist on private. Now I think about it. People might get pregnant and fucking want to sue me for it. How about you?
Album. It's big album.
Yeah, album is tough.
So
Yeah.
I the last album that I used to play a lot, and this is because this is the one that I was playing a lot when me and Nicole started hanging out, was Tory Lane's EP Cruel Intentions. This is the one he did with Shlomo, with Bauer,
This was great.
with RL Grime, with Deej. And I don't know why Tory has not done music again with them, because that is my favorite. Was it 6 songs? 20 minutes, and that shit is a full vibe, the whole thing. And I was lucky enough to see Tory at the time when he was still performing those songs, which he doesn't anymore because he's had like 6 albums.
Because he has,
But
that's when I met Tory too. When I first got introduced to Tory, I found him off. I think I've heard him off Say It, and I told you, oh, I like this. He's making some dope shit, and you told me like, oh, check out this EP that he did with Shlomo.
yeah, Say It remix with Shlomo is 100 times better than the original.
Yeah, it's true.
It's on YouTube and SoundCloud, and it's fucking amazing.
And
I'll play that song any day of the week, anytime. Gets me in the mood.
You know what album I would like? I like playing in that
realm.
In that realm too is Lady Masego.
Oh, that's a good vibe.
It's not super. It's vibey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's where I go.
And I can play that one. That one for that sort of thing. I can play it and just let it go. You know.
Yeah,
that whole
you
thing.
don't have to
Top to
skip it.
bottom.
You
don't have to skip nothing.
don't have to watch your phone. And be like, I gotta skip this song.
Yeah.
Just
You
let
know.
that shit
You know
go.
what though? That's a tough question because like I go through phases, bro. Like, I go through like phases. Like, for example, like the Division Ty Dolla Sign album. You could easily catch me trying to do Sexy Time to that.
Trying to do the hanky panky.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say like it's
Sexy Time.
it's period bound. Like because I
Oh,
like
for
so many
sure,
stuff
for
out
sure.
there. I'm like I don't know that I would think of that Usher album, even though that's a fire album, bro. Like those shit was like nonstop hits. That was like
that caught me off guard, and that's actually really good.
that's actually probably the best one. Like, but I add some of that to my wave playlist.
I also just playlist wise, like some shit that would definitely like if I wasn't gonna do an album, I was gonna play a bunch of stuff. There would definitely be some Marvin Gaye in my shit.
You
too.
have to, yeah.
Or Al Green, bro.
Some
Al
Al
Green's
Green,
voice is probably my favorite
I like
all time voice.
I like some Brendan Woods or no
Britton Woods.
Britton
You
Woods.
straight cholo, huh? Book 'em now, baby.
or yeah. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh my baby, he's an oldest man to another that you're mine, girl. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me some kind of sign. Oh come on. Yeah, dude. That's
The song "I'm the One Who Knows" is one of my favorite songs of all time from Britton Woods. That's the one where he's like, and you walk her home, and as soon as you get home, you call her on the phone,
Yeah.
and you tell her how you've been missing her so much, or, even though you just seen her 5 minutes ago. Like it's just like that. That reminds me of just being like 15.
Bro, when you're
just, like
when
that little kid shit.
when crazy is the operative word for love.
Yeah.
Like madness, dog. You're like to be that fucking hyped about a person. Like you literally just saw them right now, bro, and you have to call them right away, bro. It's like you're literally in this fervor, bro, in this
such a beautiful
madness. You know, you're like so excited about this person.
Yeah,
Man.
that's good.
And then you fast forward 10 years.
There's still a madness. It's just it's still
Can't
different.
wait to miss her text.
I can't wait to miss the text.
I can't wait not to
I'm just
respond
kidding.
right
I
now.
hope that's not the case.
Yeah, no, I mean that's great songs. I like you guys' selections. It reminds me. I was watching a video this weekend of Baja Fest,
Yeah.
I've seen some stories.
There's
And-
another album that came to my mind right now.
and
Should've sailed.
I saw
I know.
Karol G singing Ocean
And crying, huh?
and crying
What's that song about?
about Anuel, right? It's her love for him. Is she's describing her love for him or some shit?
Basically.
Yeah, and she straight up started crying.
There's they've
They probably
You're being
been,
so hype, bro.
there's
they've
a
been hooking
line,
up all weekend.
there-
fucking Rosary.
there's a line in there that says something like even though I know you're not good for me, like I can't help myself. Something along those lines, you know? Like even if it's not healthy, I love it.
Yeah.
Shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of song it is, you know?
And then he made that 23 Preguntas.
Is that
Mhm.
It's basically like it's the same. It's the inverse of that. Of
Well, we
like,
might as well get into it. Tell
Yeah,
the people.
so-
Tell the people.
so Anuel released a track called 23 Preguntas.
23 questions.
New Music Friday?
Yeah.
It's gonna be scattered around today. It's not gonna go in order normal today. But.
Well, yeah, it just goes with the thing that you're bringing up, where it's like, so it's called 23 Questions, which is like I think like an homage or a play on the 21 Questions that 50 Cent did. And it's a similar like structure. I would say a little less. It would be an inferior structure to 50 Cent's because 50 Cent just rocked that song, and I know it doesn't sound as catchy in any sense of the word.
Yeah, the beat pattern was interesting. Did you notice it? It's different.
Yeah, I just feel like the chorus was lackluster. Like you could have definitely done something better. But anyways, basically the question is like, I got 22 questions for you, and it's like all the same type of context of like, if I did this, would you still love me? Like, is there a way for us to get back? I think there's a big part of the line. Sorry, where he's like saying like, let's not end this. In fact, let's start all over again.
Yeah, the difference between 21 questions and 23 questions or 23 preguntas is there's an element of let's restart. Are you down to restart this?
As opposed to like, I just met you. It's like, oh, we've been.
Would you be down
how will
ride?
it be in the future? It's like, let's try this again. And if we tried it again, would you? He has a similar question. After that, he has some questions that are just like 50s, like if I got locked up, would you still be there?
Yeah.
There's another question saying like, if I couldn't pay the rent, would you pay it?
Yeah.
She could pay all the rent.
She can pay all the rent.
She could pay all the rent.
Of
Yeah,
course.
she had no problem with the rent.
Hell no.
Maybe he I think what's lacking right now in music is or society is we don't have a Drake album. So we sitting here waiting for Certified Lover Boy, right? And then this is how we get in our rap. This is how you know to text a girl because he said it and she liked Drake too. So she's like, oh, he said this to me. And then that's her fucking caption the next day on her picture,
You hit her with the, oh, you look cute, sweatpants, head tied, chilling with no makeup on.
Exactly.
That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong.
Exactly. And then you hit her with that. She's like, oh my God, he likes me when I'm just
He likes
chilling.
Drake.
So where the fuck is this album coming out?
Bro, I think
it's gonna come out. I
think they're going Kanye and Drake are milking this fucking beef thing, dog.
I think Kanye more than Drake, I would say.
No, dog. They're playing on it now, bro.
Because Kanye always does this thing.
Yeah, I know, but I think he said like, hey, dog, you want to make money moves right here? Like, dog, let's do it this way, bro. Because at this point, Drake is playing a lot, bro. Drake in that Trippie verse. We are doing New Music Friday first this time.
Yeah.
Trippie drops that album, Trip at Night.
Trip at Night.
With
In that feature that he has Drake on.
The song is called Betrayal.
Yeah, Drake says a line saying like, all these dudes that I'm beefing with that I don't really know who they are. I'm paraphrasing. 45, 44, and he's like, says like burned out, like yeah, ain't changing shit for me. My shit is set in stone. He's basically saying like, no, I'm not pushing my date because of Ye. Like I'm dropping my shit no matter when Ye drops his shit. Yeah. That's what Drake is saying.
An interesting.
So you got what I'm saying? Like they're playing on it though. They're
I also that could be a double entendre too, because I think part of my interpretation was like he's saying no matter how much you try to trash me, like you throw Push on me, right? With the fucking we'll talk about that too. Because when Pusha was going hard off of it, when his album was coming out and he hit him with the beef and shit like that.
beer
you?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call it? Where was I?
Saying like when they were beefing.
Oh, okay. Like it doesn't matter how much you try to throw my name in the dirt about I had a son with a stripper and blah 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 and all the shit that if you think you're gonna beat me in a beef, like the shit that I've done in my career, it don't matter even if I lose to you, which I don't think he's saying that, but I think what he's saying is like even if I were to lose to you, dog, you can't erase me. You know what I mean? Like this, where I've gotten to is a level, dog, that doesn't matter what you do to me, dog.
That's,
like,
that's probably part of it as well.
Past that,
I got more slaps than the Beatles.
Dog.
The reason I'm saying they're playing to is because right now the narrative is
the zeitgeist.
Yeah, exactly. The inner workings of it is they're trying to wait to outdo the other one, right? Because like if Donda drops 1 week, I don't give it even a week to play. I'm gonna drop Certified Lover Boy. Whoever drops first has 1 week to do it. Dog.
Go ahead, boy.
Yeah. So I think in order to avoid cannibalizing each other, they're causing a lot of hype because now you're gonna want to listen to them back to back. Because all you want to hear is one of them talk shit about the other on record.
So you're saying they're both kind of safe in themselves.
They're milking it, bro. Yeah. They're milking it, dog. Similar to Rosalia and Rauw Alejandro, which has been proven now that it's being milked. They're milking it, bro.
Yeah,
they're milking it.
So who's dropping first?
I got a feeling they're dropping the same day.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good answer.
I got a feeling they're gonna drop the same day, and this is all part of the hype.
That'd be good.
Like
That'd be pretty cool.
It'll be like Kanye versus 50 again.
yeah. It's gonna be the same day. It's gonna be this like disrespect, like keep the beef going. The albums are gonna play for 2 weeks. They're both gonna go double platinum, and they're gonna make up. This is it.
That's not what happened.
The next album, they're gonna be on it together.
I got no faith in these. I got no more faith in these music industry beefs, bro. They are all like part of the marketing, dog.
Yeah, 3 years ago, didn't they say because Drake came out to Kanye came out at Drake's concert in Toronto Fest?
Yeah, and they like dapped each other up on stage.
Yeah, and Kanye said, "Oh, we're gonna make a joint album, right?" So
oh my god, that
they
shit
just have like a
was
weird
so
like love-hate
good, bro.
relationship where it's like they're beefing, they're cool, they're beefing, they're cool. But I think it's more of Kanye's unstableness as opposed to Drake. Like if there's one person that seems very meticulous in their planning, it's Drake.
So
Kanye's just more like erratic.
That's my take too.
So you don't think any of it is all you don't there's a you I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. You think there's a part of it that is not planned. There are aspects of this beef that are just spontaneous out of Kanye's balls.
Yeah, I think Kanye is he's just erratic like that because Kanye would just go on rants like.
Bro, like have you seen? Did you see when Drake was on the barbershop with LeBron?
I haven't seen it. No.
He breaks. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Have you seen it, Jamie? Damn. Have you seen it?
Yes, I know someone.
I didn't even know he did it. I'll go look at it though, cause it's on HBO.
He breaks down what happened last time, because LeBron was like, "Yo, you know, when Kanye and Pusha were going at you tough, I was like, man, I couldn't wait to see my boy like get back at him, you know." And he breaks down why he didn't, and shit like that. But the way he expressed himself about that seemed like he was thrown off. Like the shit that happened, I can't even tell you the details. Whoever's watching this is like, bro, you got to say what happened. And I don't remember exactly, but it's kind of key. But basically what he's saying, but basically what he's saying is like, basically what he, just to go off of what you were saying, this shit didn't seem planned. Like it looked like Drake was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, like for real, you know?
Yeah.
Like he asked him some inside shit and then told Pusha about it. You know, and that's how Pusha got some of the like intel.
Yeah,
was because Drake intimately told him things, you know, and Kanye was like, "Oh, word."
There might be no coming back from that one.
Yeah, so there was shit like that, you know. So
maybe this is real then. Maybe I'm wrong.
So the choppiness and stuff definitely would come from. I think too. I agree with Tony that it comes from Ye's instability in his own. Sometimes he feels this way, sometimes he feels another, and then he looks at the market. You know, and plays it sometimes.
So I guess let me rephrase.
But that shit was all from
It's
Pusha
all
last
part
time.
of Ye's idea.
Yeah.
Just not everyone's in on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think there's no fucking way, bro, that he's like there's no way that you can be that erratic and still make noise the way you make noise. You get what I'm saying? Like everything he does hits, bro.
No, but what his erratic, whatever swing he goes to, he stays on that way for a little
while.
That's
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. Like
Christian went hard, bro. He's going hard. I'm like, I'm not cussing and I'm not doing shit with 808s. You know, I'm doing a lot of choirs and strings and shit.
Yeah, the Sunday service.
But that's a swing, dog.
But what I'm saying is though, like, so he must be more of a genius than I think he is, because he accidentally does something and then he realizes like, oh fuck, this worked. Let me just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Or which is what seems more logical to me, he says, what if I try this?
I think he's just trying shit.
And it works, and he's like, all right, fuck it, $200 a shoe now. Got him.
Yeah.
In the bag. Guy's a fucking genius then, bro. If he's a mentally unstable fucking genius, like...
I mean, most geniuses are...
Well, he says...
He create the next atomic bomb or something.
Well, he says it's his superpower, you know?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't disagree.
I don't know.
It's a part of what makes him him.
I just think... I'm just starting to get under this... I'm becoming jaded where I think like all these artists are just doing things now because they like... They've planned this out so well, and we think like it's so like, oh my god, off the cuff, and like it's not, bro.
A lot of times it's not, but
they look at you like Denzel and fucking Training Day. He's like, I've been planning this shit all week, son. You know?
It's the Illuminati.
Oh shit. Yeah. Hey, but I just want to say, bro, Gorda La Flaca listens to our podcast. I want you to know that, bro.
Gorda La Flaca. Shout out to Lily.
Give me my fucking credit for watching my podcast and listening to my conspiracy theory that fucking Rauw and Rosalia were dating, because now we know, confirm, holding hands in LA.
Yeah,
boom.
Just to fill you guys in, if you guys didn't see last episode or didn't see that segment.
If you didn't, just go and listen to me predict it.
Yeah, go back and you'll see that Jello broke it down how fucking Rauw and Rosalia is a real thing. And then literally, I think it was on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday last week?
Yeah.
And Gorda and Flaca caught them out in LA. They were holding hands and blah blah. They broke the story.
Latino TMZ, bro.
They supposedly broke the story, but you heard it here first.
You heard it here first, and so did they.
Yeah.
I'm going to the grave that Gorda and Flaca listened to our pod and said, maybe he's onto something.
We need to find these.
Hey, can you guys go check LA? Go see if they're here.
I think they're both there.
I think they're gonna be together.
Yeah.
Caught them red-handed, holding hands like ASAP and Rihanna.
Straight.
Another power couple, bro. I'm happy they're together too.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, they should make 2088 like Big Sean and Janae Aiko. Make that power couple album. Ooh, bro, we'd be
I just want to hear ASAP sing more. Or Rocky sing more. After hearing
you got to tell people which ASAP you're talking.
Yeah, Rocky. When he did that cover of "Sitting on the Dock of the Bay," I was like, "Wow, he could do everything if he goes for it." Yeah. Have you seen that?
Nope.
He covers that.
What is
song.
it? So Rocky did a cover with who? With BBC?
No,
just
something like that.
Whose YouTube is it on? What can I find it?
Just Google
Rocky covers
"Sitting on the Dock."
Sitting on the Dock,
and he's singing the whole song.
Check it
He's
out.
actually singing. He's not rapping. It's pretty good. Anyhow, welcome Above the Waves podcast.
Sobre las olas.
Episode 11.
That's lucky number 11, bro. Crap number. Ooh, this episode's gonna be called Craps.
Craps. Yes.
Or crabs.
Or crabs.
One time.
Crabs?
Here's something funny with that. So we went to Vegas, I think for like my birthday.
And you got crabs?
No, listen. So Jesse.
Yes.
So Jesse fucking was drunk, dog. We're in a
Our friend
van.
Jesse,
Yeah, my buddy Jesse was in a fucking van. And he's like, "Oh, this is where they got dollar crabs." And I was like, and everyone's like, "Crabs?" Like we're thinking like crabs.
Like we're gonna
to
munch,
eat, bro.
yeah.
No, bro, it's dollar craps table.
Craps.
So like we all were making fun of him because we thought like this was gonna go eat crabs right now. We got off in the middle of like Tropicana whatever way by himself. That just hops out. Like we're like, bye Jesse. He just walks off. Bro. We're like
You guys, he just went in there by
because
himself.
we're not gonna go eat crabs, fool. You know, like we
That
don't
was
want-
adamant about it.
Bro, he's like, no, I'm gonna go play craps right now, bro. And it's like we let him go by himself. That was after we're like trying to find him, if I remember correctly. But
What that said? Episode craps. Hose up.
Hose up.
Hey, so I got a question. Is K-Dot retiring or what's going on? Or you think
bro,
he's
I have a mad conspiracy on this.
so K-Dot just Kendrick Lamar just released a statement that he's dropping his final album on TDE.
Really quick though, the way he released it is interesting. So we saw
It was
it.
really
We
cool.
saw it on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
But he created a website called OKLama, OKLAMA.com. If you went to there was a file name, like you went to the site and there was a file named New Thoughts, NU Thoughts, not thoughties, but thoughts. And then when you clicked in there,
THOT, right?
Then you would, then you would find. That would have been funny if you would have done that actually.
Oh, yeah.
But then you find that letter that says what Tony says, where basically like this is his last album under TDE, and that's generally the gist of it. No,
We ran out, but there's soju over
there's
here.
another one. No, there's a bottle of tequila there. The other one's there.
There's another tequila over here.
Yeah, tequila.
Oh yeah, there's.
Hey, so but is he retiring? Or he's just leaving TDE?
He's just leaving TDE.
Hey, did you guys know Baby Keem is his cousin?
No, but he signed a TDE too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I found out because I was looking at who TDE's roster was. I think what happened, and I didn't do my due diligence, so I apologize, but I wanted to figure out what Baby Keem's contract looked like if I could. I suspect Baby Keem's contract is 1 year, maybe 2. Maybe he's obligated to drop 2 albums, maybe 1, because he dropped one already, no? Or
No, I
an
think he's
EP?
just dropping Lucy's.
So I have a feeling either he's not signed to drop an album and he's just dropped to like drop some singles and see where it goes. So here's my theory. Kendrick is gonna make a new label. So I don't know if it's gonna be a part of TDE, like within TDE, like a subsidiary, separate and apart, or if it's gonna be under some other major record label similar to Good Music, right? Good Music is under Rockefeller, right? And I think all of them are under UMG.
Yeah.
That might be wrong, but
Yeah, I'm
So-
Some dynamic like that.
Yeah.
where it's just like subsidiary dynamic. So I think he's either going to open his own thing under Top Dog or find another major record label or just go fully independent, just start his own record label out of nowhere. Similar to what Noah Assad did with Rimas, right? Rimas isn't under Universal.
It's its own thing.
Yeah. Oh, and I want your perspective. I want to come back to that Rimas thing. Go ahead. I want to hear what you have What do you think Kendrick is up to?
I don't know. He's an enigma. I mean, we talk a lot about like Frank Ocean disappearing
Enigma's
for 5
great.
years and stuff.
That one is
Kendrick hasn't dropped an album since what 2017, 18.
Damn,
It's been like 4 or 5 years. So I know they try to count like the Black Panther soundtrack as part of his album.
It was great though. Bro.
that was a
on it.
great project.
It was a really
I
good
just
soundtrack.
rewatched that movie today. Great movie, great soundtrack.
Movie is no.
Well, I don't like superhero movies, so I gave it for what it was.
Well, if you like that, then I got some movies for you, bro.
I got some.
You didn't like the movie?
No,
Why?
I felt like the pacing was off. I felt like the special effects were like the worst out of any Marvel movie I've seen.
They're all bad.
No, like
No, look, I'm sorry, I'll throw it back to you just to
Are
give
you
real
gonna
quick.
throw it back to him?
Yeah, well, real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Good.
short with my shit right now, because I like superhero movies. Me and Tony like them, and I like Black Panther, but I agree 100% about the special effects. It's fucking. There's some parts in here that are trash.
Name one.
When Black Panther himself is fighting Killmonger at the end. When they
oh
both
my
are in
god,
their
yeah,
suits,
the whole screen in the back.
it's like a video game. It looks like a
Yeah.
video game. It looks trash.
It looks.
Compared to the other shit, dog.
Well, I think it's funny because I'm like, this is why I don't watch these stupid ass movies. I'm sorry.
You can say stupid ass movies.
It's
It's-
one
You
reason
can
I
say
don't
it's your
watch these
opinion.
dumbass movies because all of them are fucking stupid, bro. There's a man that flies and shit and he's stronger than
but
everybody else. Like, you guys gotta be fucking yanking my chain if you like, wow, this is a fucking art. Like, bro, this is fucking made up, dog. This is like, get the fuck out of here, bro. This was our fucking growing
Some
hair
of the
out
greatest
of their ass.
truths come out of the greatest fictions.
I know, but
Yeah,
you can, but there's fictions that are like not like possessed by this like superhero thing, dog.
Whatever, I grew up on superheroes, doctor. Sorry.
No, I'm not hating. No,
Yeah, it's
I'm not hating.
fuck
I'm
with
just saying, like, I don't have a high standard for any superhero movie because I'm like, we all know this is fake, right? Like,
Yeah, of course.
this has never happened.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most movies.
Like,
are
bro,
fake.
you can argue with Christianity, like, dog, like, well, Jesus was a real person, like, oh, was it? It's not this, like, whatever, dog. But there's,
if you saw a
there's
movie-
something factual.
Well, but if you saw a movie where the water looked like trash, you'd be like, come on. Get the, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that scene where he walks on water. If you watch it and you can see like the board underneath him, you're like, no,
Yeah,
you guys got first world problems, dog. Because if you go back to the 80s, bro, none of these movies looked real.
Oh, of course.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like,
Okay, but I'm not even judging.
fine.
I'm not
Anyways,
even judging.
I don't want
the-
to talk about it because I agree. You're right.
Yeah,
If you're,
but
you're
we're-
right. If you're making a superhero in which the budget
Make
is
it
like
sick.
billions of
Bro,
dollars,
they've
make it
knocked it out
dope
the
as
park
fuck.
every other time.
All right,
Yeah.
fine.
That's all I'm saying.
And again, it's
I'm an
not a-
idiot. I'm an idiot.
It's not a bad movie.
Carry
it's
on.
just one of my least favorite Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they could have done better with a lot of the special effects. Again, the pacing wasn't the best either.
I just like the soundtrack a lot. Like,
The
But back
soundtrack's
to the
amazing.
music. The soundtrack is great.
Yeah.
do-do-do.
So,
the
I
whole
know-
time you're like, oh, fuck,
Throughout?
something sick's about to happen. Yeah, every time.
I'm
do-do-do,
like, I get my spear and
do-do-do,
shit.
I'm like, you know, like
Wakanda forever.
It hypes me up when I hear the do-do-do,
Yeah.
do-do-do. Like, oh shit, what's about to happen right now?
Oh, that
bro?
fucking no! That soundtrack is
Yeah,
fire.
it's one of the best soundtracks.
And the actors are great.
It's one
That's
of
the
the-
only reason I don't know. Like, I think Michael
It's-
B. Jordan is a great actor.
Oh, he's a great Killmonger. I hate that he's.
Chadwick Boseman's a great
I don't know
actor,
her
too.
name. I don't know her
Yeah.
name, but the lead actress that
Lupita Nyong'o.
yeah, bro, another fucking great
Is
actress.
she born in Mexico?
Shout out to Mexico.
She's born in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Is she? But her
She's
dis-
African. She's
She's
Yeah.
African, but she was born in Mexico. That's why her name is Lupita.
That's
Yeah.
sick, bro.
It's cool.
Yeah.
My bad. Right now, I just sent the image in the wrong group chat. I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh, damn.
In the bachelor party group chat. So
That's funny. So to be clear, Jeremy
Yeah, tell
sent
the
a
people what
picture of us. Like, we have a group chat, obviously, the ATW pod. And so he sent a picture in his bachelor party group chat.
They're like, what
and
the
everyone's
fuck?
no, but someone replied, "Dope."
So
back to K-Dot,
So back to K-Dot. Like if he's gonna leave, that's fine. I have no problem against that.
He had to ask you for permission.
No, I mean in the sense of like I just like, does this mean he's gonna stop making music? Is it gonna do like a Frank Ocean and just drop whatever album and then a week later drop a like what he's been working on with his own money and budget and stuff?
No, I don't think it's a malicious split. It's very amicable, it seems.
No.
Well, they've known each other forever, but
It goes deeper than music.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying to your point of like, I don't think he's dropping a trash album
Yeah,
to get
so-
out of the contract.
yeah, well, I don't know what he's doing. But the only thing that makes me sad about this whole thing, I never got a Black Hippie album. What the fuck? I got a bunch of Black Hippie songs.
Interesting.
So
You're right.
Black Hippie, if you guys don't know, is the group of Kendrick, Schoolboy, Absol, and J Rock. they used to perform at Rock the Bells
Absol
under Black Hippie. So like when they were on the poster, but they were always like towards the bottom in small print, but it was Black Hippie. You would get all 4 of them. But we have never got a full album, full mixtape, nothing. I've got a bunch of remixes, but I wanted a full project.
Let me theorize.
I don't think that thing is dead though.
I was gonna tell you. Let me theorize. What if the reason he's leaving TDE is because he's saying, "Hey, let's own the masters of Black Hippie. Let's not put out an album under TDE. Let's own the masters entirely, us 3, because all those 4, all 4 of them have mad money now, dog. You can put out an album with a full marketing scheme, with you can put all the money by hacking like any other major label. All 4 of them together could back any track, every music video. They can make the marketing just like any major record label. Then you can own the masters to it.
Yeah,
they can go independent, fund it all themselves, and make all the money, dog. My theory is they're gonna start their own record label that benefits all of them. Maybe like similar to this Tidal thing, right? Where like all the artists who put their music on Tidal become part owners of Tidal. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
That's Jay-Z's model. It's just like you own the streaming service. So instead of just getting paid cents off every stream, you own some partnership, right? Maybe hey Kendrick, if you do this and you didn't think of this, think of me, dog. Start a fucking label, dog, where everyone becomes part owners of it in some way. You can own the 51% and just let everybody else own the other 49.
The other 49, yeah.
Let everybody buy their masters, keep their masters, and put out mad albums under there, dog. It's a thought. THOT.
And I do I do think that if I had to place my bet, hedge my bets, I would hedge them that way towards something like that, where he's gonna do something that's like self-empowering and empowering other artists. And he's definitely not done making music.
Yeah, but you get I'm running into a whole different conversation, but it seems like every time you have an artist that does that, I'm going to use Diddy as an example because they roasted him a couple months ago, where he's always like, oh, it's all about Black people owning their music and doing this, and you know these record execs are
fucking up,
racist, and they're just trying to take all their money. But then after he says that, this huge thing on Twitter where everyone's just like, bro, what are you talking about?
You own my masters.
Is fucking broke.
Struggling, yeah.
All your artists, all of his artists he's ever had are broke, and Diddy owns everything. No one owns shit. So it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're the main one. You're the main culprit.
You're doing that.
Yeah, but it... Maybe
I don't know enough.
I don't want to get into it. But the truth of the matter is this, it's like everybody else, dog, like the mainstream media, like everybody else, it's do as I say, not as I do, dog, you know?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't, I guess what I'm trying to say, what I want to say without...
It doesn't make what he says wrong.
Yes, exactly. It doesn't make it not true, dog. It doesn't mean that these record execs are not, maybe not racist. That's not the term I would use.
No, but it's
not that everybody else isn't fucking everybody else. And most of those people that are getting fucked are these young Black artists, dog, young minority artists. They are getting boned, dog, because they are the talented ones. They really are. Did you see that? All I'm saying is it doesn't make... I'm not saying Diddy's not a dick. That's all I'm saying.
That's true, and he's a dick.
Yes, that's true.
For doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a video of T-Pain recently. It might have been Drink Champs where he's talking about the music industry itself made like maybe $1 trillion, like ridiculous money, like 600 billion.
In what time span? Just
in the last year, right? But
pandemic, basically.
Artists themselves only made 5% of that. The rest are all execs and record owners and everything.
Crazy. You know how many people are involved in this thing and how much more money they're making?
Yeah, exactly.
One thing I want to say, and it's not that I support the artists. I agree, bro. Let's figure out, like, dude, NFT or music, do what you need to do to make the most bank. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, though, let's not forget, though, dog. When you put out a song on SoundCloud with no marketing, I mean, look at our pod, bro. You put out a podcast with no money behind it, where it's like we're just doing it like grassroots. You don't get the promotion you get, dog. It's just you. I'm not saying they should be fucking them. I'm just saying don't forget you are as popular as you are now because there's a lot of money and manpower, bro.
That's true. That's true.
You can't negate it.
You can't negate it. The problem is that the scales are tipped too far that way.
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
They're taking advantage of it.
Yeah, there's value on this side, but not that much value.
That's why I think it is smart that a lot of artists, which I'm noticing now, is as soon as they pop off enough,
they go independent.
And the contract's done.
I'm not
they don't
signing
resign.
Again. That's what everybody should do, bro. They should take the hard money loan, like to speak in real estate terms. Take the hard money loan, get your first house, dog, and then never do it again. Bro.
Yeah.
Like now you got enough money to do it yourself.
You built a fan base. You don't need to.
Bro, once you got 100,000 followers, like 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, you're good, bro. Enough people listen to your shit. You can make a living. That if you keep making dope art, bro, word of mouth, after 100K, this is my opinion, dog. Fuck what I'm talking shit. Hablando sin saber, bro. But if you have 100,000 monthly listeners, bro, and you just make dope music, people are gonna. You're gonna be good. You're gonna get people, dog. Cause think about us, bro. Agreed. Loyal fucking listeners, bro. Like everything, bro. Trippie Redd dropped something that wasn't that great, bro. We're gonna check it every time, and if there's something fire in there, we're gonna propagate it. Undoubtedly, bro.
Okay, so Trippie Redd just dropped Trip at Night. Trippie Redd is. I've said this before. He's my favorite artist today. I didn't like it. I mean, I got to give it maybe. I'm going to do him a service and give it a couple more spins, not just one. I'll give it a couple more. But he has a theme, a video game theme.
Yeah. Speak on that because I was trying to understand
So the whole album has a full video game theme. And he has videos where they're playing like Street Fighter and stuff like it. Yeah. Like, it's a cool idea. And like the concept is cool. But the actual execution, I didn't enjoy it. I don't like that sound. I don't like the like I was actually the other day I put it on and I put 10 seconds of each song and just skipped it. They all sound the same.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Yeah.
At the jump. There's only the last two. Yeah. They don't have the video game thing.
Correct.
At least one of them does.
And then Mr. Rage is still my favorite song. Because it sounds less like that. And the bass is a lot harder. The bass is above the but all the other songs that sound, that video game.
Which song did you say? Which song did you say?
Mr. Rage with it's there.
Mad dead air right now.
There it goes. With Playboy Cardi. Yeah, that song's sick. I like that one. But besides that, it's very hard. And then he dropped the album. The track list had Drake's feature. But when he dropped the album, Drake wasn't on there. So Twitter blew up for the next 2 days. Like, where the fuck is Drake?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So then he finally dropped the Drake song.
That's why it says complete edition.
Yeah, complete edition.
I was figuring that out.
That was a mad slip up, my guy.
But I don't know if it's like
hold your album, bitch. We'll drop it next week. Don't do that shit.
A lot of people were saying it's because God's Plan, Drake made it to give to Trippie, but it leaked. So he just put a second verse and released the whole song. Gotcha. So people were saying, oh, he it's just like a beef between Drake and Trippie, which I don't think so.
No,
but Drake's verse,
I don't buy that.
Drake's verse sounds like he recorded it on Thursday. Like it sounds like his topics and shit he's talking about.
It's a pretty bad verse.
It's very current. Oh, you know what?
And it's a pretty bad verse.
And
I
thought it was a bad verse.
The way I felt about that verse was like, Drake couldn't find it. Like, you know what I mean?
He couldn't find I agree, bro. He could not find the fucking beat,
He couldn't find the rhythm
and
on
that
this,
flow is just unnatural.
He never figured it out. He never figured this one out.
No. Maybe he sent it to Drake, and Drake was just like, I can't
How am I gonna do that?
Like, but Drake still had it, so he's like, I'm gonna send it back, but he just never did till.
No, I think Drake said like, all right, well, I'm gonna just fucking record.
His ghostwriter took a break.
No. And he's like,
hey Quentin, I need a verse.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not doing this.
No, he's like, I'm gonna just record. I'll send it back to him. If he likes it, he'll put it on. If he doesn't, he can leave the fucking other.
Right, he would have just put it on if it was a bad. Drake
I think it was a bad Drake verse, bro.
Yeah,
that's exactly how I felt.
And the flow in general on all these songs. So not only did the beat sound the same, but the flows were so similar, dog. They all flowed the same. They all wanted to match Trippie's flow, which like to me like makes it like unvaried, bro. Like you. Don't just match the verse. Come up with your own, dog. Right. So that's one. Two, that Drake verse was whack. Yeah, he talked some shit, and yeah, it's okay. I honestly, bro, one of his poorest fucking efforts, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Poorest outcome, because I could say maybe he gave it a hard effort.
Fine.
But he just didn't find it.
Come on, dog. You think Drake gives something an effort and gets a fucking poor result?
This might have been just so weird to him. He couldn't do it, dog.
Then don't fucking do it.
There is this thing about.
You think Drake doesn't say no to features? Drake says no to features every fucking day, dog.
I think there's homies. I think he has a lot of respect for Trippie.
I still say I can't get on this.
Yeah, if he was gonna give him fucking, if he had him on God's Plan originally, bro. But he has some love for the kid.
But I think
how did that come out?
It got leaked.
Damn, so
God's Plan is.
But it got leaked with Trippie, or they're saying
no. He didn't get it to Trippie yet.
Oh wow!
And then it got leaked, and then
how did that happen, dog? How are you a multi-fucking billion-dollar platinum artist and your fucking shit leaks?
There's so many people involved.
I hate that albums now.
Not when you're recording. You got the fucking studio engineer. your producer makes the beat, you got the engineer in there, and you got your verse being laid.
Yeah, I'm sure there's so many.
Yeah, but also there's sorry, go ahead.
I'm sure there's so many contracts now as opposed to
People
what I
hear
dislike today is in 2008, 2009, 2010, we would get leaked albums. Like it would come out 2-3 weeks before they would come out. Right?
Albums are hard to leak now.
And they don't, because of streaming, they don't release it on there until that day. But what doesn't make sense to me is if you recorded the music video 2 weeks ago, how come someone didn't leak it? Which they used to.
Mad NDAs, bro.
Yeah, I know. The NDAs are crazy.
Mad
today.
NDAs right now.
I'm sure.
But that's also exactly my point, bro. You fucking film a video. You know how many people are on a video shoot, dog?
Yeah, but bro, it's one thing to leak a recorded
and have the file,
bro. But these fuckers are leaking albums. Yeah, that Piff has albums leaked, dog. Like I'm talking about like studio sound quality shit.
Like the actual,
like the engineer leaked this shit, dog. You know what I mean? Like there's only
somebody who worked on it.
Bro,
somebody who worked.
Not that many people have access to this fucking MP3 file, dog. Like that means someone who's like in the booth is like
gave it to somebody,
downloading memory cards and just slipping them into the internet. Bro. How the fuck does that happen to you?
What happened during the CD age, which no one buys CDs anymore, is when albums would actually get leaked, is because when they would send them to the factory to
that makes sense to me a lot.
Somebody
it was the workers who would leak them.
Yeah.
But now they don't have that anymore, so there's nothing between. So I'm imagining the director of the music video, he might be the only one on set that has the MP3 file. He's like, nah.
Bro, you don't know how loose. Sometimes these cats might be loose with the way they do their shit, dog, in their trailer.
Oh, yeah, there's managers, right? And you have like people CCing everybody. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a long chain, I think.
Yeah, I think it could get. I think it could get.
You know, I have an expert on this that can get us out of the doubt. We're gonna call Steve one of these days and ask this question, or we're gonna have a short skit because my friend Steve works at like Capitol Records, and so he's a part of the whole from pressing. We don't press albums anymore, but from that point to like releasing, he's a part of that whole work stream. Shut up, bitch.
Oh, that was funny.
He's a part of that whole press release. He can tell us like. He can probably point to a gap or like, well, here's where someone.
Here's where they're.
Or like, here's where like too many people get the fucking. He might be right. It might be like this mass distribution, but like to me, it's like, dog, Drake should not get shit leaked.
Shouldn't, but
should not, bro.
Yeah, what's funny is one of my homies, he records, and even when he sends me a song, he has to send me the email of the NDA. Mm-hmm. This is my homie, like bro,
like it's your boy.
Yeah. And I have to sign the fucking
NDAs are so interesting though, bro, because a lot of states don't enforce.
Break it down to the people, man.
So NDAs are non-disclosure agreements.
Hasn't heard this,
right? Now, a non-disclosure agreement basically states like, I'm giving you this piece of IP, right, intellectual property, and so there's mutual ones and there's one-way ones, right? One way is like, I'm giving you this and you cannot share any of it, right? And if you share it, it can get like injunctive relief at a court, which means you have to stop anything you're doing. And here's any of the like recourse that I have, right? In case you do that. But the problem with NDAs is one, a lot of courts don't enforce them. They're like hard to enforce because it's like, it's just kind of a murky water.
It's like a gray area.
Two, once something is out, there's no, even if you pull it back, the damage is done, dog, right? You've lost a large part of any liability you can have. So NDAs are kind of like a weird thing that makes people nervous, but it's like, okay, but if I spill the beans, bro, like, all right, you're gonna take me to court, and I might owe you some,
whatever.
The thing also today is that the major websites that most people get music off of, they're in on it. So, for example, when Bad Bunny was dropping music under Benito, or I don't know who was leaking that shit, Benito and then Benito
Martinez,
yeah, all those songs came down right away, and even when you go on YouTube, they're gone. Even I went on my normal bootleg sites, they're gone. So there's so many. I think their reach is bigger now, where they can actually shut down.
Shut shit down.
Well, bro, it happens at Ring all the time, dog. Where like people will spring up websites that are selling gray market things, and so you just fucking serve them a letter, dog. Like, hey, if you don't take this down, here's what's gonna happen. We'll take you to court, and people pull it down. So now it's like, dude, Rimas, and we should come back to the Rimas thing. I want to tell you, Rimas.
Tell people who Rimas is.
Rimas is the record label that Bud Bunny is signed to, Joel Irandi is signed to, Tommy, what's his name? Tommy Torres is signed to. Eladio Carrion is signed to, right? So Bad Bunny was probably their main.
Noah is
signature.
Noah
Assad is the CEO founder of Rimas. So it's Rimas is like Rockefeller. Rimas is like good music.
TDE,
right? Yeah. TDE, right? That's what Rimas is to them. But so Rimas now dog. They have literally, in my opinion, the biggest rock star artist of today.
And Latino music.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even beyond Latino music, bro, I think Bad Bunny is
that's how big of an
I
artist.
wore a shirt the other day to a fucking family party with one of my aunts who isn't like she lives in Texas, so she's a little bit more acquainted with the white culture.
With the white.
Bro, she looked at me and she's like, "Oh shit, Bad Bunny!" Like, you know what I mean? Like she just looked at me and like she knew immediately, right? Yeah. She knew what the emulation is from.
Speaking of,
you know, so. I just want to cordially disagree with Tony. Like, it's not the Latino thing. I think he's one of the biggest artists that there are, period. Right? Yeah. Rimas is so big. Before you move on, I apologize. I'm not. Rimas is so big. Noah Assad, I don't know if you heard this, paid for every concert night at El Choliseo. He bought them all out. Holy so shit. Now if anyone wants to perform there, they got to buy it from him. Damn. And guess whose name goes at the bottom of every poster when they're going to have a show? Noah Assad.
Wow, bro.
That's how fucking much money this fool has. He bought out every night at El Choliseo. If you don't, I'm not from Puerto Rico. I've never been there, but from what I understand, it's the concert venue in Puerto Rico. Yeah, like historical.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
He bought out every night, and if you want to do a concert there, you got to take it up with him.
Wow.
Probably just bought the venue.
Shout out
AEG.
No, bro. What he did was further conspiracy. I'm taking you fools into a conspiracy. So I heard this date. I heard this fact, right? And I was like, oh shit.
But the rest of the shit that you're about to say is not confirmed.
Oh, yeah, the rest of it is an assumption of mine, but you're going to hear how logical it is. You're going to say Angelo's got a point, dog.
Yeah, but just so that people know.
Yeah, it's non-confirmed.
Like every other time made sense.
Yeah. If you notice, Eladio Carrion sold out his... Hello, cabrón! Joel y Randy sold out their concerts. On Bad Bunny's tour dates, there was no PR date. There was no Puerto Rico date. Just Puerto Rico was not on his tour date schedule that we all paid for. He drops after everyone has sold out their show. Jolie Randy sold it out in 6 minutes. They sold the concert out twice, which we agreed last time on a concert that might be shaky. Yeah, whatever.
Rimas is probably buying it, just selling it on the second.
Oh, now that he's buying the nights, we know they're doing some shit, dog. Yeah. They waited to give Bad Bunny's PR dates until last week, and so I think what Noah Assad said, I'm gonna buy all the dates at the Coliseo. I'm gonna have all my artists on my label sell out, and then to avoid cannibalizing them, I'm gonna make Bad Bunny because no one's gonna not buy their tickets to that thing. And he sold out a few nights too. That motherfucking guy
is on his game, bro.
Bro, and I heard an interview with him, dog. He didn't go to school for this shit, dog. Like, yeah, maybe he went to college, but like
to the streets.
He's basically said all the things I've learned, bro. I've learned by trial and error. He's like,
I think I saw this one too.
He basically said a factoid saying like, there's a theory out there that if you spend 10,000 hours on any one thing, you become an expert on that.
Malcolm Gladwell, Outliers.
And that's what he said, bro. He basically said like, I've invested so much time on this that like that's why I am where I am. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to give props to Rimas and Noah Assad. That guy's a fucking genius, bro.
So mad props. This is for you, baby.
And 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours, baby. We're almost there. We're at
500.
10 hours. 20 hours. Cheers.
Hose up.
And
so first I wanted to start off by saying rest in peace to Onlyfans. I know I was talking my shit 2 weeks ago, but rest in peace. I would do a hose. Can we get some hose up? Real quick?
So what's the thing? What's the move? What are they doing?
Break it down for the people. Tell people.
It was something about like bank backing or some bullshit. Like I don't know what they think they're gonna do by going straight, but it's not gonna happen. You guys are done.
So for those who don't know.
OnlyFans shut down pornography as of the end of September.
Sexually explicit
content.
So what is that? Can you still be in a bikini?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can do that.
I think you just can't. I think you can show nudity. No, I think you can show nudity, just not sexual acts. That's what I think.
Don't come.
Do not come.
Do not come.
Well, I'm not gonna come if there's no sexual acts.
Did you hear what Tyga?
That's what I was about to say.
Dude, that guy is
starting his own one.
Yeah.
So King Tyga.
Puppy.
The innovator of all innovators, he started his own.
Well, don't let Soulja Boy hear you, bro. Drake.
You know, actually, Tyga Tyga gives Soulja Boy a run for his
money.
money.
I agree.
Tyga,
Ray J's on that tip, the entrepreneurial tip too.
yeah, but Ray J's he's fallen off the last couple of years. He hasn't had much stuff.
I mean, he hit it first, bro.
Where was Tyga signed to before?
Young Money.
Isn't that crazy how they dropped him, right? But now, or did he left somehow?
Well, I mean, contract probably up.
But I mean, now he's like doing his own thing and he's like successful still.
Yeah,
It's
and
crazy.
he's independent.
Yeah,
Oh no, he signed to Good Music.
good music. Oh, that's right. That's right.
So the funny thing is, he signed to Good Music.
I didn't know this, bro.
Yeah, he was
I
signed to
didn't
Good
know
Music.
this either.
He dropped 2 albums, 2 or 3.
Never heard him.
We got no singles. We got nothing, right?
It was raw.
But I've heard those albums. He has features with Pusha. He got features with Kanye. There are some songs that I really enjoy. I actually have those albums. I saved them.
I've not heard these at all.
Me neither, bro. I didn't even know they existed.
You know, there's a song on there called "Too Much" or "That Way" or something. And that song is one of those where he's like singing. And this is one of those songs where it's like, I'm big on artists, and I don't like how people prejudge artists. Be like, oh, here's a song by this person, and they say, oh, that song sucks or whatever.
Yeah.
So there is a song from Tyga on there that I play for people, and I'd be like, yo, check out this song, but I won't say who it's from. And I'll let them.
Oh, you just tell them like, check this song out.
Yeah, check out this song, and I'll let them listen to it before they be like,
without any prejudgments.
exactly. And then once they listen to it, they're like, oh, that's Tyga's. What? No, like I like this song. Like, I'm telling you, man, this motherfucker's good.
I hate.
Yeah. So he's had some good stuff, but now he's fully independent. Hard to Look. It's called Hard to Look. And his basis in
I even got
Hard to Look Your Way. But
So anyways,
this guy, he's starting his own OnlyFans type thing.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
And so whatever OnlyFans was complaining about their servers and not getting money for their servers,
no,
you've seen people.
I made that assumption. That I didn't read any of it.
well,
It was a banking thing. No?
So the assumption I made.
Investing.
So here's
It was
what
investment.
happened.
It was an
Here's what
investment.
happened. The banks, right? The banks basically forced OnlyFans to not have what I'm differentiating as pornographic content, right? Because OnlyFans
Masturbation and penetration.
I think it means that, right? Like I said, I haven't read an article. I haven't done all the due diligence. So what I said to Tony, so Tony made a comment saying, so Tony made a comment saying like, oh, they're fucked. And I was like, yeah, I think they are fucked.
yeah, it's
But
suicide.
I think the reason they're doing it is because banks are saying, look, we don't want to put our money in that. And OnlyFans, as much fees as they make off the content creators, cannot pay for the cloud computing and the servers that are required to have that site up and running, right? Because I've never had OnlyFans, but I don't think you download the content. I think you just stream it. So, dude,
Yeah, you don't download it. I don't
yeah,
think.
the amount of cloud space that you need to be able to
Just to
host
stream
all
shit
of
like that.
this
Yeah,
is just, bro, astronomical, dog. I mean, like we've talked before, everyone and their mothers has an OnlyFans, and all of them have fucking
A lot of
4K
content.
footage up there,
Yeah.
bro. So yes, dog, you need the banks to support you. You need the banks to say, "We'll continue to give this loan because you're continuously paying it," right? Like, so I think with Tyga doing it, I think it's going to be unsuccessful because there's no
Because
way,
they're all gonna.
There's no way Tyga has enough money to fund this level of cloud computing, dog. They're dog.
Why do you people keep underestimating Tyga? I keep telling you,
Tony, because
this
there's
guy,
no way, dog.
he's
We don't know what investors he's talking
yeah,
to.
he
you
might
know?
be
Bro.
have investors. We'll see.
you know, like
even
people,
if you had angel investors, bro, the stream of dog, you don't understand.
But-
I'm in this tech industry, bro. The level that the money that it costs for you to have this cloud space is something you cannot.
He definitely doesn't have it on his own, but we don't know.
Okay, fine.
yeah, he has
That's all.
investors.
Oh
I'm
my
But
pretty
no,
sure,
we don't.
yeah.
Bro,
we
I
don't know
would
what
be
we don't know what elbows he's rubbed, dog. I don't know.
I will fucking take a bottle to the fucking dome if he can literally supply the
Where's it at?
funds
Where's it at?
to keep this shit going. And I will happily take this L. And I hope he does, bro. Check it though. I hope he does. But bro, the amount of money, dog, the infrastructure
I get
you
what
need
you're saying,
to do
bro.
this, bro. You think OnlyFans decided to be subject to the banks? No, dog. They would love to not be at the mercy of the banks, dog.
You guys are coward, horrible fighter.
bro. Infrastructure, bro. I'm just speaking
No balls,
purely economics, bro. I would fucking be shook, dog, when he can pull it off. If he can have an
I
infrastructure
doubt it,
without
too.
Well,
I'm just
what's
saying.
gonna happen is
you know what? Though? I'm betting for him, dog. It's fucking.
so what's gonna end up happening is it's actually not just gonna be him, and this is what's gonna actually make it bigger. So now
It's
that
gonna be a Triller type of thing.
it's like that thing where like a Game of Thrones. Once you kill the king, everyone is fighting for like dominance. So it's not just his. There's gonna be by tomorrow morning. There's gonna be 200, 300,000 different sites that are doing the same exact thing.
I know, but I just
so
but
they're actually gonna just share the cost for the same.
He's not.
shit.
He's not gonna have.
But what I want you to acknowledge, what I want you to acknowledge is the fact that the reason OnlyFans has the level, the market industry, the market cap that they do, right? They are the supreme leader of it, is because they went to the banks, and they went to the banks because they had the use case sufficient enough to convince a bank to loan me money for something that technically, bro, in a lot of realms is probably illicit. The same reason marijuana companies can't get the banking they can. They have to take personal loans, not corporate loans. So what I'm saying is,
it's only a matter of time before that changes.
The reason, 100%, dog. Let's fucking legalize marijuana. Let's do it federally, dog. The banks will do it. All I'm saying is the reason OnlyFans is the market leader is because they were able to convince banks that they had the market cap to pay back the loan. That's why so Tony said, but what
Tony's saying is like the market share is going to be distributed more.
I know, but then the market leader is going to be undefined.
Yeah, there won't be one.
Name another. And then you can't break them anymore.
Name another site that sells that type of content. You don't know one. You literally say OnlyFans account.
That's Tony's. That's like what Tony's point is that it's gonna get to that. There's not gonna be a leader. There's just gonna be enough people have a slice of the market share that make it so that
you can't destroy it again.
But you know, in our capitalistic society,
somebody will rise.
Happen, dog. We love monopoly in this country and in this society. We love monopolies, bro. It's our fucking like we get off on it, dog. We get off on monopolies, bro. We love supporting Walmart. We want them to be the market.
Is that the same way you are when you watch OnlyFans?
I've never been on OnlyFans. You know what? Now
I've never even seen the site.
I've never even seen the site. I don't know what it looks like. But it must be such great UI, user interface, dog, that people fucking love putting
it must be so flawless.
It must be great, bro. It must be like the MySpace for porn stars or something.
So that means it's just the beginning then. Because MySpace was just the beginning.
OnlyFans is gonna figure it out.
My favorite thing out of all this was I saw a tweet that said like
Amazon might.
A girl on Twitter, it was reposted 1,000 times, so it ended up on my feed, and it said he goes, "Oh, all you ladies think it's cool to that they're shutting down OnlyFans, huh? How funny is it when I start fucking your husband for money?"
I saw that, bro.
You didn't even let me finish.
Sorry. Say it again.
He's like, how funny is it if
how funny is it gonna be?
Yeah, when I start fucking your husband again for money.
Bro, when I heard that, I was like, that bitch is savage. Like, I'm gonna lose money on OnlyFans, but I'm gonna start taking it back from your husband.
Yeah, I'm taking it back the way I used to do it before OnlyFans.
Yeah, you know what? She pulled the curtain away from
the veil.
The veil behind like. That shit really happens.
Yeah, dog. This is why that was happening. Oh, you fools are mad that he was watching me. Now I'm gonna just fuck him.
I'm gonna come again.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm gonna come.
Don't hold your breath. That song was savage anthem type shit, bro. When I saw that tweet, bro, I thought to myself like, so many married women are just like shook right now. That's the same as I saw.
There's a stench in the living room.
I saw a TikTok similar.
No, that's fucked up. That's what pimpin' do.
No, that's fucked up. That's what pimpin' do. Check it out, bro. It's down that same vein. I saw a TikTok where this girl, it's a two-way conversation, obviously, like every text message, right? It's a text message, like a video reply. And this girl's like, hey, stop talking to my husband. Like, he's married. And she's like, does he want to stop fucking me?
That's the one I think.
That's the one. That was fucking priceless.
And he's like, he doesn't want to text your fat ass. He goes, no, he loves my fat ass.
Yeah. And he's like, he doesn't love your fat ass. He just looks like you're available. She's like,
she goes,
Queen,
bitch, I live 3 hours away. You
live
in
the same house.
Yeah,
how is my pussy more available?
Bro,
people are savages,
she was
bro.
a savage.
But you know what?
She was right.
Exactly, bro. No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why it's so savage, because like, but she do got a point though.
Like word, dog. Like fix your marriage.
Fix your marriage. 100% fix your marriage.
Go to therapy, do what you gotta do. Or divorce.
Give some head. I don't know. I think that might be what it is.
Be more exciting.
Be more adventurous.
If you get head once a week,
what did I say last time, bro?
Don't
be uncomfortable being adventurous, bro. Just do something different,
bro. Especially,
it's not weird, bro.
It's not. Especially when you're gonna have this. You've committed to have this one partner for the rest of your life.
Yo,
you better be trying stuff.
Same for the men, though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying this mutually.
The you that I'm saying, the you is male and female. Bro. I'm saying.
Everything,
you,
bro.
Everyone.
Show love, dog.
Should be like
adventurous.
Dude, try stuff. Tri-Step, whatever.
That's a fact.
Tri-Step. You're gonna be this. You're
Anyway,
trying to be with this
isn't
person
couples therapy, bro.
for your whole life.
Take us somewhere, Tony.
This ain't couples therapy.
Take us somewhere, bro.
But if you're doing this, whatever. I'm gonna shut up now.
I don't know if we should touch this one too much. You know what I mean?
So in the words of Justin Bieber and Skrillex and Don Tolliver, OnlyFans, don't go.
Yeah,
Don't go. For all those OnlyFans fans.
So how do you guys like that song?
It's okay.
That was quick.
That's it, bro. That's all I guess my take.
I thought it was pretty okay.
It's fine.
I mean, when I saw the credits, I was like, oh, this is gonna be.
I was
hot.
excited
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But I think Skrillex is on this mode on that. So
Super
he actually
volume.
hasn't dropped a full album since Coast is Clear. Is that the name of the album? Coast is Clear? You remember? And that was the first Skrillex album that I ever got. And to go back to last week's story, that album came out right before. So I went to Coachella, and then I went to Havasu, and then I went to EDC.
Nice.
Yeah.
That
Nice.
album came out right before I went to Havasu at Memorial Day weekend. So this is the first EDM album that I listened to. It was like, this is hard. Like,
Skrillex is a fucking
like
beast.
I've been ignoring this.
For sure.
He had like Chance the Rapper. He had all these other different types of songs on there. And I was like, yo, he can DJ or he can produce. These songs are dope. So I'm hoping, and it sounds like with the content he's been putting out with J Bobbin, with Jhay Cortez, with Justin Bieber and Don Tolliver. I'm hoping I'm getting an album soon. And he shifts into a lot of hip hop, which I like.
I like that too.
Yeah.
I think part of what he's showing his versatility right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like when he does put this album out, because I feel like he is gearing up to give us an album, it's gonna be one of those these versatile projects. Like he shows a lot of his hand. You know?
Is Mi Cuarto going to be on Skrillex or Jhay Cortez?
I'm gonna go Jay.
I'm gonna go Skrillex.
Ooh.
Let's take a shot.
Let's take a
I don't
shot,
have to argue.
I think
I don't
it's gonna
have to
be
be a
on
part.
It's gonna be
Bro,
on
this is
both.
the first time I don't have to take an L, dog. I could just be a fucking
I know.
bystander. Yes.
I
Great.
feel bad because you've been taking mad.
All right, so
L's, bro.
Skrillex,
I
Jhay
gotta
Cortez.
explain to people like, nah, he wins a lot.
No, we don't take that many L's. No,
Time-
Tony, don't kid yourself, dog. You know I don't take that many L's. I give you that because I want the people to sympathize with you.
I don't take L's. I smoke
take
L's.
I take mad.
On the
L's.
record, I'm going timeless.
So you're gonna go timeless. You're gonna go Skrillex. Got it. This is good. This is good stuff.
So I got a question. I saw a video snippet on Instagram 2 days ago. Jhay Cortez dropping his video. Nos Matamos. And then when you just see the video clip, the whole fucking comment section is, oh, he's going at fucking Rauw. He's going at Rauw. He's going
There's a
at
section of this track that sounds like he's going at
So it is on Jhay Cortez's song Nos Matamos. Is he going at Rauw or not? Shots. Did he take shots at him?
He took some shots. The whole track is. I don't think the whole track is about
the
Rauw.
whole track's not about.
But he took some shots because he says something about like not writing your own lines, which is the shit that he.
Right.
For those that didn't see episode 2 or 3,
Yeah.
I don't know. We talked about this little, what we thought was maybe fake beef between Jhay Cortez and
Are
Rauw
you
Alejandro.
retracting that? You think it's real beef?
This track, bro, listen to it.
I know what line you're talking about.
He says something. So when they were beefing back then, there was a little Twitter back and forth, whatever. Instagram back and forth. Instagram story back and forth. And one of Jay's shots towards Rauw was like, "Bitch, I wasn't one of your I wrote
one of your
part
tracks.
of your tracks, bro. You know." And so in this song, Nos
No me
Matamos.
ronque si tú no escribe tu barra.
Yeah, no me ronques si tú no escribes tus barras.
Yeah.
So he's saying like, don't talk loud to me if you don't write your own bars.
Granted, every rapper that wants to talk shit says that.
No, but you don't make
this is
that line.
specific-
You don't make that line 3 weeks after you're just beefing with somebody on that same topic.
Here, let me see.
But Eladio Carrion has said that on multiple tracks, dog. How can you call yourself he literally, the end of his chorus says, how can you call yourself
No,
a
but
rapper
then he
if you don't
goes,
write your bars?
no, but then the very next line he goes, aquí todo es Gucci, ya yo no uso Sara. Sara's a Spanish company, bro.
Yeah.
He's dating, Rauw Alejandro's dating
Man.
Rosalia, who's from Spain. You see what I'm saying? That's definitely, that's a shot at Spain, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's clearly
Ulises Ulises is bringing the hot take today, bro.
You gotta be.
All right.
You gotta be paying attention.
Give it to me, bro.
You gotta be paying attention.
I thought it was just a flex joint, but now I'm convinced this might be some.
The majority is a flex.
No, it's
joint.
a flex joint, but I'm like, now I'm convinced that there's some jabs.
It's definitely.
There's some J. Cole Rauw beef similar to there's some Drake and Kanye beef.
Oh, you know what? And I skipped it wasn't that. So the first bar was no me ronques si tú no escribes toda tu barra. Esa es tu mujer, anda cerca en la barra. Aquí todo es Gucci, ya yo no uso Zara. So he even talks about like, yo, that's your girl.
She's close to me in the bar. She's out here.
Yeah,
bro. But don't be talking about Rosalia though, because you might lose a fan, bro.
I mean, too. I know.
Hey, watch
I'm like, defensive. I'm like, hey, no, be careful.
That's like if someone starts talking shit about Riri, like you're gonna lose a fan.
Yeah, like,
dog.
whoa, dog.
Yeah, like, don't do that.
I kind of love her more than you.
I like her more than I like you. So you better chill, dog.
So for the record, this is just on my own take. A couple of weeks ago, one of the Spanish Instagrams, the Latino Trap or something, they did this thing where they put every artist.
Trap House Latino, bro.
Trap House Latino. One of those guys. They put every artist and they made them the opposite sex.
Oh, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Totally loved this shit.
They did.
It was funny, though.
It was funny.
So a lot of them were funny, but then the two I thought were the funniest was Karol G. As a man, she looks... I guess because of her chin, they put a beard on her. I was like, bro. Man.
Well, she has a big face. You're beautiful, Karol G.
No, you're beautiful. But
I really do think you're beautiful.
The second one was when they put Rosalia, and she looked just like fucking Russ.
Oh, exactly. She did.
I cannot unsee that ever again. I was watching
the
a video of Russ after last weekend's talk about the what's the song? With you,
When I'm
with you. He was doing like a video.
Check that song out, please.
A little video where he's talking about the song, and I'm looking at him. I'm just like, bro, this Rosalia, bro. I can't take that out of my head.
Sí, la Rosalia.
Yeah, so like when they're like, yo, Rosalia's hot, she's this. I'm just like, no, it's Russ. Like,
LOL, y'all wild.
So anyhow,
anyway, but yeah, bro, I think I didn't see it as a Rauw. Now that Ulises broke it down that way, yeah, maybe he's talking. I think he's in generally just talking shit. The track is like,
yeah, the track in general is not a diss track.
I will say this though,
go as far as that.
In light of Los Bo, which is his first, probably one of the first singles he dropped on that with Mike Towers.
That was another Ronca track.
Yeah, and in light of Nos Matamos, I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel like Timeless is gonna be that sick. Mm-hmm. Like I like Nos Matamos though. I like Nos Matamos. I like it, but it's like it's not really what I'm looking for, dog. You know, I hope this is
Los
the only.
Bo, I didn't feel that much.
I hope this is the only two tracks where you just wanted to talk your shit, dog. I hope the rest of it is just innovative and creative and out of the box. Dog. Yeah, I don't want to hear that much rap and trap, dog. I don't want to hear straight reggaeton.
Out of him.
Out of a lot of people though. Dog. To me, keeping it so singular like that is just not what I want to hear.
No, but you loved fucking Eladio Carrion's last.
Of course, but like the thing about Eladio was that like.
This last one,
Eladio has only shown me that facet of himself.
That's why I'm saying, out of Jhay Cortez, you don't want to just see
I want to see some innovation, dog.
Same with me.
Creativity better be through the fucking roof.
Yeah, because I love Jhay Cole, and I love him rapping a lot too.
And he raps great.
But part of what caught my heart was that he's really innovative.
That's all I'm saying.
Shit, so I want to see that shit too.
If you listen to this, like, dog, talk your shit, rap your ass off. But, bro.
Not a whole album, please.
Give me some innovation, dog. I mean, like, Mi Cuarto. Which Mi Cuarto was... so telling, bro.
Fire, bro. Fire track.
So let's talk about En Mi Cuarto. Because we going back to the first question that we started the pod off with. If un mujer está en mi cuarto, una mujer está en mi cuarto, am I going to put on Ty Dolla $ign Division album? What's it called? Memories?
No, that's the first track on it, though.
Okay, so we don't have to look.
I'm going to look. I'll look.
Okay, you look. Go ahead, Tony.
How'd you like it?
It's okay.
It's called Cheers to the Best Memories.
Bro, they had... There's 11 tracks. Hold on. There's 11 tracks on this project, right? Uh-huh. There's 3 interludes. There's 2 interludes that are back to back. Like...
The timing...
What are you... Like, what... Did you guys, like, not finish a... Like, you guys are that tired that you don't want to finish a track and you want to call it an interlude? I don't know. It sounds like I'm talking a lot of shit. I'm sorry, guys.
Talking shit, bro. Talking shit.
Division, we all are our fans.
And
same with Tyler. Same with Ty. Yeah. We love you, but I felt like this didn't blow me out of the water. It was okay.
Maybe my expectations were too high. Seeing both of those names on.
Maybe they were victims of my mind, like going into it.
Well, I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm in the same camp as you, and what I'm about to point out is
cheers to the best memories. By the way,
that's what I said.
I didn't even hear you say
what I'm about to say could either be a gift or a curse, right? Conceptually, the album flowed so well. There was part of the track that I didn't even realize when I moved to another track. I thought it was the same track.
The whole project is like
because the beats were so similar, right? That bass line was so similar.
1985.
It all felt the same, dog.
No.
And so that was cool, but at the same time, it felt the album felt like lackluster. It felt very, very unvaried. Like it lacked it was undynamic. I don't know what the word is. What's the word I'm looking for?
The word that I usually use for shit like that is like it lacked colors.
100%.
Like it was one tone.
Was it similar to the Tiny and Yandel album? Like it
no,
didn't,
so
it
that
didn't have
album,
enough diversity.
so that I want to talk shit about that. I'm gonna retract everything I said. After I watched the
I
interview
like
of that
that
shit,
album.
that album is fire, bro. After I watched the interview, that album is fire, bro.
On the record, I like that album from the jump.
100%.
I was the only one at this place.
I'm retracting my shit and saying that album is great. I listen to it a lot now.
How dope is an album if someone says they love the album, but you never hear them play it? So it's not that dope. It's just like it's all in conversation.
But how dope is an
it.
album when someone said they thought it was lackluster and now they've played it twice back and forth from LAX?
It's like the radio. If you listen to the same song 100 times, you're gonna like it.
Oh, it's great, bro. It's great. Anyways, I wouldn't compare it to that at all.
Rauw feature.
I wanted more from Rauw when I saw it. Again, this is the preconception. Like, I see featuring Rauw. I expect a little more. They only had him on the intro. Again, anything Rauw has touched though is sick. Going back to
intro's dope, but I wanted more later.
I wanted more.
I wanted a lot more.
Just to touch back, and we'll jump right back here. I'm not gonna go on a full tangent, but jumping back to Anuel's 23 Preguntas, Rauw's on the back half of that.
Is that who it was?
Fuck, he kills
I was trying to figure out who it was because I know that voice.
It's Rauw, yeah.
The song is hot then.
That part is hot.
Oh my god!
And he should have
give him his fucking credit.
No. The
song
is not bad. The song is not bad. I never said the song's bad.
Dog, I know you. Even the bars and the flow are not fire, bro.
Yeah, it's
not out of.
It's not hot. It's okay.
Let's listen to it.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't listen to it.
See?
No, I know, but trust me, when you listen to it, I know you, dog. The flow is not there.
Yeah.
It's similar to Trippie, bro. Similar to Trippie. Like I get you were trying something, but it just did not hit. That's what I would sum it up as.
I didn't get his singing. I didn't get the and you love me. I get nothing. There was nothing was there.
So it's the same with Anuel. Like the bars are not bad.
Yeah.
But it's something about the cadence of it did not, in my opinion, didn't go with the beat well.
Yeah. So going back to Cheers to the Memories, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
And Rauw's feature on there, he sounds great. I haven't found anything that he jumps on that he doesn't sound good on. He sounds good.
And that beat is a little more varied. It's a little.
That one's
more,
a little. That one is a little different. So it's if you like Ty Dolla $ign and you like Division, definitely don't skip over this.
Oh no,
go check it out,
bro.
And
I would play it for Xzibit time.
Yeah, and you know what? Yeah,
for sure, bro. Because it's that, bro. It's got a lot of fucking beat. There's a lot of moments where they're not singing. You don't have to listen to the lyrics. It's feel good.
It's playable. It just didn't. It didn't like.
It just like it wasn't like
bring me something like wow, I'm really excited about this.
Yeah. And the producer 1985 from Division, one of the best things about him is he samples older songs, but sometimes he doesn't even go that far back. He'll go
Back
like
That
10
Ass Up
years.
was sampled.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Oh, and
I like that
he
one.
sampled
You mean Back That Backs Up?
That's that thing though.
No, he also sampled the slow motion for me.
I knew that was it. I was trying to figure out what song it was.
It wasn't Back That Ass Up. It was Slow Motion for Me. Yeah. So with that said, we love that. That all the hoes are up for that song. So you know.
Oh yeah, everybody. You know what?
Hoes up. Baby.
Hoes up.
I can't wait to party with Jeremy.
Jeremy.
LJ.
Jeremy.
LLJ.
You know, you cut to the episode. That's like like the sitcoms back in the days, you know.
LLJ
is hard as hell. I'll battle every rapper. I don't care if you tell. Damn, bro.
LL's been around forever.
I give LL mad kudos, bro.
No.
I need it around the way, girl. That's hard, bro. Just talking on LL, giving him his fucking flowers. When I was a kid, so my cousins are all DJs. And so one of my cousins, his name was Reggie. His name is Reggie.
His name was Reggie. It's changed now.
DJ Reginald.
It's Reginald.
No, his name was Reginald, bro. We call him Reggie because his name is Reginaldo. Maybe I'm doxing him right now hard, bro. My bad.
Keep it in.
I'm a little buzzed. Keep it in. Keep it in.
I've never heard that. I've never heard Reginald in Spanish.
Reginaldo.
Reginaldo. That's fucking intense, huh?
So his name was DJ Original. That was his name.
Original?
It's his DJ name.
What's your DJ name?
None, bro.
I like none.
I used to have A-Rock, but I haven't DJ like that in a while. I'm gonna change it. I'm probably just be GX all around.
Yep.
For everything. Me and Tony, once this podcast blows, me and Tony have talked about making a mixtape together. Just raps, bro. I'm gonna go on the GX.
Raps.
You agreed. You disagreed on camera, but you.
Dude, you have to ghostwrite for me. I'm tired
There's
now.
no way I can do that. Anyway, but let me finish. So this was the first time I heard that what LL Cool J stand for. So he was playing Around the Way Girl in the car, and I was like, I was a little kid, bro. I was probably like 11 or 12. He's taking me and my aunt Elaine to In-N-Out, and I was like, damn, who is this? He's like, oh, this is LL Cool J, and I was like, what does that even mean? He's like, ladies love Cool J, and I was like, ooh, bro, that's fucking so sexy, bro. Like this is like after LL Cool J's peak, obviously,
Yeah, of course,
I was already like 12.
Miami peak.
Bro,
But
when I heard that, I was like, "What a name!" Dog.
Yeah, I think the one of the first, I guess the first hip hop book I ever read was LL Cool J's autobiography, and I read it. And I want to
How
say
is that?
9th to 10th grade. It's actually really good.
You gotta read that, bro.
But there is a whole, say 10 pages of him figuring out his name. So he goes into like the process behind it, and that's where Tone Park came up. Because of the if I never read those pages,
Wow,
I would have never been Tone Park.
Hey, that's your
what's the name?
What's the name that these superheroes say? It's your origin story.
Yeah,
nice.
My origin story was stolen off someone else's origin story.
Aren't they all? They're all archetypes.
Yeah, they're archetypes. Well, it's the same archetype.
I got him hyped off the shit he says.
So the only reason why on it's Tone Park and not Tony Park. It's because someone with 7 followers since fucking 2009 on Instagram.
No, but say the truth, bro.
He doesn't like. It's just there, and he just has 7 pictures, and that's it. And I've been
truth.
reporting that account for years.
Tony, but
just
tell
so
the truth about your homie that was teaching in Japan.
Tell the people, bro.
Oh, so I had a.
This is hilarious, bro.
So I've been Tony Park for a long time now. It's a long time, 14 years, something like that. It's been a while. And one of my best friends growing up, he went to go teach English in South Asia or South Korea. And he was an English teacher over there. And he said that he'd go in class and there was always one kid that was Tony Park. And he would read the name, he'd say, Tony Park. And he said he couldn't help but laugh every time he read it.
So then Tony told me, like, because I asked Tony, like, why are you rebranding to the Tone Park? He's like, because if I'm Tony Park, I'm just an Asian kid.
I'm just a 12-year-old fucking Asian kid.
There is no rebrand.
South Korean.
There is no rebrand.
Tony
I mean? Park is Tone Park. It's the same thing, except my Instagram name, I cannot get it because some Asian guy is there. So all of our subscribers, can you guys all report that?
All our hundos, bro. We need to go and fucking report this account. That'd be hilarious,
Report the account so then I can get it back. I'm still going to say Tone Park, but I'll use that one for something else. I just want it.
That'd be so funny, bro. We should do it. We should just get everyone that we like, all these 100 people that subscribe to our shit, just to all go report it and make a difference, bro.
What's actually better, though, is...
Make a stand out.
There's actually a lot of Tony Parks. There's a Tony Park writer from Australia. There's a lot of different Tony Parks. There's only one Tone Park. So what's cool that I like, one of a kind, is that now that name actually came in, if a new social network comes out like TikTok, TikTok, no one else has the name. They'll have Tony Park. They don't have Tone Park. So fuck you guys.
Tone Park is sick though, bro.
Tone Park is
Tone Park is
the name is Tone Park.
Tone Park is sick. See, he wants to make a mixtape. I told you we're gonna have Above the Waves records.
I'm just gonna be like fucking.
Right now we got Above the Waves podcast. We're gonna have Above the Wave Entertainment. We're gonna throw some parties for y'all. We're gonna have Above the Wave Records, and me and Tony are gonna be the first duo there, bro.
Be rapping at 45 years old. Me and Jay-Z.
Damn, that's a fucking tough photo.
I'll be like the video girl,
The groupie.
Hey, dude,
I'll just dance in the video.
I'm gonna have you and Il J over there with your t-shirts off, just abs only, just so I can get the views.
No, we'll do
Instead of girls in the videos,
man.
Just
me
men.
and Jeremy.
Raining, it's raining, man. I'm doing the remix. Sample that shit.
No, we're gonna do the instead of little kid. You know how people do like the music videos and they do little kids as the rapper, like Tory Lanez and the baby did.
Yeah.
So instead of like we'll rap and they'll be the ones that are lip syncing it on the videos.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be like we're the rappers, you're the guys with the face.
Stay tuned.
We're gonna do like what they do in China and shit when they make these fucking K-pop bands.
Oh yeah. You know what I like though
Not
is
China, that's fucking racist.
Fuck, bro. Yeah. What the
I got it wrong. Oh, I didn't know what I forgot what K stood for, bro. Korean bands.
Korea.
K-pop. K-pop.
K-popping.
the Ozuna and Anuel video where they rapped each other's parts in the video.
Yes, like that. Like that's what I was kind of
That shit
going
was
for.
dope.
That was dope. And I've never seen that before. So I mean, I'm sure other people have done it.
As soon as
I don't know if they. I've never seen anyone else do that either. It was cool that they did it though.
Yeah, it was dope.
how was that? Remember that Eminem Dr. Dre video?
Yeah, but they rapped their own Guilty Conscience.
Guilty Conscience.
They rapped their own part.
That's such a great
yeah,
track
sure.
too.
It's a great video too.
Hey, look
Yeah.
at her bush.
You know, one of my favorite.
Look at her bush. Does she got hair?
You know what? This is like totally not related, but I was just thinking about great videos. Xzibit's
What you see is what you get.
fucking.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen this video, this is 2021. Some of y'all might be young enough that you don't even know who Xzibit is.
X to
Xzibit.
the Z.
That song's what, 99? Yeah.
That song's like 99. If you haven't seen this fucking video, Xzibit.
Yeah, I had this conversation. Funny enough, I had this
What
conversation.
you see is what you get.
This weekend
Genius.
with some one of my homies. We were playing golf, and someone was playing Alcoholics songs, and he was talking about
what you want to call it.
I'm a fucking alcoholic.
Bring it if you really want it. Ain't gotta put no extras on it.
yeah. But we were talking about it because he was like, "Yo, Xzibit blew up," and I was like, "Yo, what happened to Catastrophe?" Tash probably had the best style and the best flow, but he never took off. But the reason why Xzibit took off was it wasn't because that song. What that song was dope. That video was so sick. One take, beginning to end, all 3 minutes. That video went #1 at BET's Best Videos of the Year. It went #1 every week. Rap City. It never ended.
Probably on
and it was
MTV
mainly
too.
because the video was so sick.
That video was
Yeah.
so sick though.
And if it wasn't
Especially
for
for
that
the
video,
time.
if he shot like a regular other video, I don't think Xzibit would be who he is today. I mean, he still has a talent.
Maybe not.
But
And
not
Pimp
as
My
big.
Ride, bro.
No, but he didn't
But
get
that was
Pimp
already
My Ride because of that.
He got Pimp My Ride. He got Pimp My Ride because he was such a big artist.
All right, you fools want to kiss? What the fuck? You guys can't agree
So
and
my
shit.
homie had this car. One of my homies I used to work with.
They're echoing each other and shit. Like, cut that out, bro.
One of my homies I used to work with. His name is Martin. He's a
Get
black.
off your phone. Talk to me.
My homie was a black guy named Martin.
Martin.
You used to call him Martin or Martin?
His name
No,
is-
Martin. It wasn't Martin. It was Martin.
Is he from Latin America somewhere?
No, I think he goes. I don't know why my parents named him Martin, but he's black.
Damn, that's
And,
fucking hard
His
as
name was probably
fuck.
Martin. He just pronounced it Martin. Bro.
No, like it was. Like
He grew up
legit.
in like a Latino fucking neighborhood, and he's like,
Martin.
No, he was straight Latino.
Martin.
All of his baby mamas are Latina. All the girls he's ever been with,
All of his baby.
that I was around.
How many fucking baby mamas he got? He's got a roster.
Yeah, he got a bit.
Don't be doxing
No,
Martin right now, bro.
Hey, he's
Martin, bro, you listen to this
when I was
shit?
growing up.
Fuck him up, bro.
Fuck,
Talking
bro,
mad
hit
shit
him up,
about you
dog.
right now,
When I
bro.
was growing up, there was a period of like 3 years or something where, dude, we were like
Boys.
close as shit.
Yeah.
Right, as close as we are today.
Close
we had the same job,
Fries.
and he actually used to
Flies.
rap. He raps pretty good too. Raps, makes beats.
They want to sign ATW Records.
Uh,
I'm mad
he's
pushing
pretty
the A&R role, bro. My bad.
Hit us up, DM us, bro.
Hey, bro, hit me up on first fucking signing of ATW Records, bro. I'm done.
So one day we're at work and he goes, "Bro, you're not gonna fucking believe it." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Remember that fucking car, that piece of shit jalopy I had over here?" He goes,
I like that word.
I like that word too.
he goes,
Jalopy.
he goes, "Bro, I signed up for Pimp My Ride. Like
my goodness.
the lottery pick, like because they pick it like it's a lottery, right?
Yeah.
He goes, and of course months went by, never got picked. That car ate shit. It was done. I sold it. I kid you not. 2 days later,
Pimp My Ride.
Oh.
Pimp My Ride called me,
Oh.
and I was like, "You're fucking kidding me." He goes, "No," and he picked up his phone and he showed me the voicemail. It's like, "Hey, this is Pimp My Ride, Martin. We like your car. We want to set you up for an episode." He goes, "Well, I just sold this shit." I was like, "Go buy it back."
Yeah, go buy it back.
Did he hit up the buyer?
I don't know, but
He
he's
didn't
just like,
try it. He
yeah,
just
he's
said-
just like,
I would have hit up the buyer and be like, even if it wasn't even if I wasn't gonna do it, I'd be like, yo,
Let's
they hit me.
use your car.
Go take the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of those things like, fuck.
Just to be a part of it.
Yeah, just to be a part. Like, yo, this car was on the fucking
Yeah.
Pimp My Ride, and I drove in that shit.
Like, you owe me some money though, my G.
Yeah, because I submitted. This
Actually, no, I'd probably be like, just give me the tags back. Here's the money back, and I'll give you some money on top. Give me my shit car, because I'm gonna be able to flip this car for twice that, just because it's been on Pimp My Ride.
Like 10 times that, because he probably sold it for like $700.
Did you guys watch Pimp My Ride a lot?
No.
The cars were ugly. I watched. Pimp
I
My
watched
Ride
it a lot.
Yeah,
I watched every episode. Jeremy, you watched it?
Yeah, I did.
That's why I like you, Jeremy. That's why I don't like.
The
Tony
truth
that
is, I
much.
stopped watching MTV after they stopped playing music.
Music videos
Outside
Yeah,
of
pretty whack.
outside of Beavis and Butthead, I watched nothing on there.
So you didn't watch Jersey Shore?
No, I've never watched it.
Jersey Shore. Is
I watched
Nicole watches
iconic.
it, so I'll watch it. But
I love Jersey Shore.
We're doing GTL in Vegas, bro. Just so you know.
Oh,
Gym tan laundry.
I don't want a gym though, bro. I'm lazy.
I got a laundry. I don't like to fold my clothes or put them away.
I'll do it with you if you want to.
Hey, what's worse, folding your clothes or putting them away?
Putting it away is the worst
Yeah.
thing you could ever fucking do, bro.
Folding them.
No, folding and putting. Because you can't fold and not put it away. Like, or maybe you
But folding
I
takes.
do. I
Folding
do.
takes the most time.
I hate.
But that's what he
Put it
does.
away,
But that's what Tony.
I will wash clothes all day,
All
dog.
day.
But pulling it out and folding and putting away, dog, is the worst fucking thing you can tell
I
me.
don't fuck with that
Crazy.
either.
Yeah.
I won't want to do it, bro. I will fucking beg Demi to do it. Like, I will fucking get on my knees and say, please just fold it.
No, see, I have a problem with. I fold my clothes a
Oh
certain
my god,
way.
bro! It gives me like anxiety, dog. The thought of doing it is like,
Yeah.
ugh,
So
fuck.
I'm very like meticulous about my clothes. I fold them and do everything a certain way. So I really can't have someone else do it because they don't.
Nicole
do
doesn't
it.
have a get down yet.
I'm not
No,
meticulous.
she just doesn't
bro.
do it the way I do it. She can do it well, and she does a great job of it, but she doesn't do it the way I do it. And
So she doesn't do it good enough.
Teacher, bro.
no, but she'll just be like, this is not the way you want to do it. But it's not my. I don't want to force that upon her. Like we're too early in the relationship.
the fuck, you about to get married?
Tony's meticulous. I want to just hug Tony because he's so fucking meticulous. Like, I'm not. Literally, you could throw it away however the fuck you want. Just don't make me do it.
No, I'm
You know, like,
very
it's literally my
Yeah,
rule.
I'm not-
If I don't have to do it,
whatever way you want.
it's at your mercy. Dog. Whatever
Yeah.
you want to do, you can do.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
The folding is worse,
I
definitely.
hate folding. Fuck washing clothes. Fuck it, dog. It's fucking from the devil, bro. Washing, folding, and putting away
it.
clothes is from the devil, dog. I hate that shit.
Yeah. Disclosure EP.
Lackluster.
Lackluster,
Thank you.
bro.
Thank
I
you.
love Disclosure. We're big
Lackluster.
fans here. Me and G are big fans.
Lackluster, bro. But I will say this in defense of lackluster in the sense of like it's an EP, right? And so I think in an EP, you put out music that's matching whatever it is you want the EP to be. So this felt like electric music. It felt like electronic music, electronica. It was like straight house, right? There's not that many vocals. It's all about the beat. It's just about a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I think what happened is you put out an EP when you're going to drop an album and you're saying, this doesn't fit my concept, but there's songs that people can groove to. Like, bro, I can drive down PCH with a joint in my hand, dog, and just having some bomb food, and I'd be like, oh, this is fire, bro.
I can park and get on the beach and play with like a joint or something.
Yeah, dog, that's what I'm
and
saying.
I won't care.
Play with the joint. You're
No,
not
no.
gonna smoke it. You're gonna play
can-
with it.
What I'm saying is,
No, I'll hit the joint and let the song let
and let it
this
roll.
EP play.
What I'm saying is like it's good music to like, dog.
It's fine.
If you want to fold clothes, which I don't know why you would want to do that. If you want
Going
to
back
fold
to the
clothes and
fucking
wash,
clothes.
dog, this is a great thing to throw on. Dog. I've worked to the album, like just working. There's not enough lyrics to throw you off. It's just a little like.
Not only is there
little
not
groove.
not only is that there not a lot of lyrics, it also the music isn't very
It's not super dynamic.
it's not dynamic.
I agree. All in all, the EP is lackluster. I would expect more from them, but I think I'm hoping it's a. I'm gonna do what Tony does here. I'm hoping it's a throwaway EP of like these are tracks that didn't fit my concept for my
do you-
album because
That's not what Tony. Every time someone drops an EP, you say, "This is songs that are left over that doesn't fit."
I know,
the
but
album.
you've said
that's what
that
you
about great artists you like. Like I hope this is like just
Throwaways.
My favorite one of my favorite albums of all time from one of my favorite
Trippie
artists
should have thrown some of these tracks away.
was Joe Budden dropped an EP, Some Love Lost, EP, 7 songs, and it's probably one of my favorite products of all time. EP. I don't think I think there was a concept behind it. Sometimes it is just like an idea that only lasts like 20 minutes.
I agree with you. There's EPs that are phenomenal.
It was an idea that was long enough to be an album.
SG Lewis's Shivers EP is what got me on him, and it was one of the best EPs I've ever heard.
Yeah,
like
there are great EPs.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you. My hope is, fingers crossed. I'm praying to the stars that this is just throwaway EP of tracks that did not fit their. Remember, Disclosure 2 years ago released a letter saying we're gonna take a break from music. This is probably their first EP back from that.
So I think so too, because
so I'm praying to Jesus right now. That's what it is, dog.
Because their last album was fire.
Yeah, Caracal.
I don't know what it is.
Hysterical. That's what I called it when I heard it. The fuck.
Granted, it's not Tony's like lane of music.
He doesn't like all that fucking. It was very African. Like way.
Look, it's
fire. That fucking shit is fire.
This EP was okay. I agree with you 100%. It wasn't like super impressive. I think it was a little lackluster for sure. But I think I'm praying it's an EP that's just kind of a segue to an album that's gonna be astronomically great with a lot of features, with a lot of. I mean, they don't sing, right?
He said ass.
With a lot of ass, yeah.
Hey, you still DJ?
Jeremy, I don't, man. But
no, but when we open ATW Entertainment,
yeah,
you back?
We're the two house DJs.
I have everything though. I have
and
like
we
the,
back
the
and
PA
we back.
speakers. I have like I actually have. I was telling Angelo that I have everything, dude. Like I have like the little mixer, or what is that called? Like the controller, but I also have like techniques too. So,
oh, nice.
We're in, bro. Want to sell them to me?
Nice.
Do they make them anymore, or
they weren't for a while?
Okay.
I think now. I think they might have.
Gotcha.
And if they haven't, techniques are extremely expensive right now because techniques start making them, and that's why a lot of other companies like Newmark have taken a stand in the marketplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to come by, dog. Definitely, like, it's hard to come.
It's hard to come.
It's hard to come by the turntables.
It's hard to
so if you sell them, think of me first, bro. But when we open ATW Entertainment, it's not gonna matter, bro. We're gonna have a fucking we're gonna have a
it's a
club.
decision almost.
What? What?
He was saying it's hard to come when you're drunk, and he's like, I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, it's like a decision. Like I have to.
It's hard to get hard when you're drunk.
Yeah, like,
I'm trying to talk less dirty though, because on the last episode I told my cousin not to let my aunt hear, so my aunt religiously listens to it. I love you, you're the best. My tia Brenda's the fucking amazing. I told the last one as I'm time stamping, I realized how nasty we got. Yeah. I told my cousin, don't let my aunt hear this shit.
Don't be nasty.
I was like,
yeah, you know this. I saw Claudia. I saw Claudia yesterday. Aunt Claudia. Shout out to Aunt Claudia.
Oh, Aunt Claudia.
Shout out to Aunt Claudia.
Sorry, yesterday.
I love you, baby.
She's the best.
You all love. She goes, I haven't seen a full episode yet.
Don't.
I've only seen the clips, you know? I'm like, it's a wild time.
It's funny because I think she would enjoy it because she knows us, right? So it's like oh, these, like, she'll watch it and be like, oh, it's these silly boys, you know, like.
Yeah.
Which I think Mario's mom too. Like, shout out to mom. I agree. I think she would think the same thing. Like,
and just to fill you guys in, Claudia is Tony's aunt through marriage. So Tony's uncle, blood uncle,
like Claudia
married her, and she's one of our friends' aunts by blood. So that's how.
So we've known them for a long time.
So it's like our family.
Yeah, exactly. It's like family.
She's been married, or they've been dating since they were 15 or 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard this.
Since I was like 4 or 5 years old. Yeah. Like I told Claudia, I was like, yo, the truth is, like, you're one of my first crushes when I was like 4 years old. It's just like, oh my God, you know, like, you're so cute. And I was their first kid before Mario. I was their like, because I live with my uncle, so he used to just take me everywhere. We go to movies. I've seen and been through everything with them.
That's cool, bro. That's so awesome.
So that's when you talk about, like, oh, you and Mario, like you guys are so alike. It's like, bro, we had the same life in a sense. Like our moms were young, you know. We hung out with our aunt and uncle, and our lives are like that. But and I don't want to get too far into that.
That's awesome though, bro. That's cool to hear, bro.
But what I did want to say, so we have a lot of people watching and following us this past weekend alone. We went out I went out and a lot of people
TFTI.
that I did not expect would be like, bro, I've been watching this shit. Oh, this thing, like they'll bring up topics. Usually people say I watch this shit. It's like, all right.
You watch 30 minutes.
When you bring up topics, I'm like,
I know you watched.
Oh yeah, so you actually.
That's super cool, bro.
So we want to say we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Continue
100%.
to subscribe. Ring the bell.
Hit the bell.
Yeah.
Clase Azul type shit.
We're on Spotify.
We're on
YouTube.
We're on everything, bro. I think we're on everything that you can listen to a podcast on.
Anywhere you can find a podcast, for the most part.
No, Tony, I'm pretty sure it's everything.
You'll find us.
I like everything.
Not SoundCloud. We don't.
Before we close it out, are you about to close it out?
Well, we're done.
Okay. Before we close it out, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this. So we're recording this on a Monday night, but it's probably going to be released on a Thursday, right? It's usually what we do.
And when this is released, we will all be drunk in Vegas.
Except for me.
Boo-hoo, bro. We really want that to change.
We'll figure it out.
Hey, on record, I've told Ulises, look, bro, you don't have to come Thursday. But if you got to come, I will chip in for your flight. Because, Tony, you better help me. I will chip in for your flight. I will chip in for your flight to fly out Sunday, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I know. See, so
go ahead, bro. Explain it.
For y'all don't know what they're talking about is, okay, this week. So Jeremy, shout out to Jeremy. He's getting married soon. Jhay.
It's no more ladies love. It's lady love. One lady
love. The lady love.
Ask me if I'm married.
Not yet.
So he's not married yet, but he's gonna get married. So this weekend, the big celebration that's going.
So bad, bro.
The big celebration that's going down is his bachelor party.
Yes,
so
sir.
we've been talking about this for months, and everybody's going except for me.
As of now,
there's family things I have to attend to. As of now, so we'll see. Maybe I'll jump in on Sunday. I don't know.
So I said, look, let's keep our eyes on the flights. If Sunday's the day that works best, I will chip in. Tony's gonna chip in now. I've committed him. We'll chip in for your flight to fly out Sunday, and then we'll just buy your return flight at the same time as ours on Monday.
Yeah, so we'll see. So maybe if we do,
so hey, if you're out there, manifest.
Hey, if you guys want to chip in,
work
hit my
this.
Venmo, bro. Ulises to Vegas on Sunday. Come on, everybody. 100 subscribers. That's 100 of us. That's 103 of us.
$1
Ulises
each
to Vegas on Sunday. Yeah. Come on, baby. Let's
go. One reason is to help take care of my mom. Another reason is my boy Omar's getting married on Saturday.
Shout out to Omar, bro.
I'll be there. Shout out to Omar.
I don't know you, but congratulations.
I love you, brother. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it is.
And what I was going to, before we close this thing out, what I was going to be remiss to say is this thing is going to come out on Thursday. Friday night, Los Bukis. If you're a Latin American, if you heard fucking old music, especially if you're from Mexico, this is an old Mexican band who was, at the time, were considered like the Beatles of Mexico.
I agree.
The run from like 78. They had a run from 78 to 98, and they broke up in 98. Marco Antonio Solis is the singer of this fucking band. He's literally a legend.
Yeah, bro. He's literally Jesus.
And he looks like all the paintings you ever seen of Jesus. He looks like this motherfucker. And his voice and his lyrics are just like that. So they finally got back together, and they're doing SoFi 2 nights this coming weekend.
Shout out to those Bookies, bro.
Shout out to those Bookies. And yeah, so long story short, my mom ends up having ties with them. They're basically like family to us, a couple of them for sure. And so my mom she's going to try to go. So we're going to maybe go.
That's dope.
Cheers.
So dope.
Cheers. Have a good time.
I hope you guys make that happen.
Friday night.
Rock on,
but they're going to be there Friday night, Saturday night. They're going to be in Chicago and Miami and Houston, a couple other cities.
You got to say it like Latino.
Chicago. Anyway, so shout out to those Boogies for fucking getting together after since 98. They got back together and doing shows in 2021 as older men.
Shout out to those Bookies, bro.
That's going to be us at the bachelor party. A lot of those guys I haven't seen since back in the day. We're getting back together as older men, like, let's do this again.
Legendary shit.
I'm like, speak for yourself, because, boy, still young.
Anyhow, with that said, we appreciate you. We love you. Episode 11, Craps. Hose up.
Hose up.
Hose up.